Do we have an actual intro?
Oh, this can't turn into the recurring bit where you just turn
like
and go,
is.
do we have an intro?
I feel like it already has become the bit.
Oh.
I mean, if you have an actual intro, go for it.
Just the fake Spider-Man. But I already did that. I rinsed that bit too much with the real Spider-Man and
Spider-Man 2 starring Garfield the cat.
We're not watching 2. We haven't seen the first one yet.
We haven't seen the first one.
I thought you said we were watching 2 today. So.
No.
Looks like
I didn't know if I just missed it. I mean,
no, not yet.
If at any point you can audibly hear LBC pawing at the door, I'm going to say, oh my god, Andrew Garfield.
Oh yeah, there's a cat outside the door who really wants to get in, but he can't.
Yeah.
Also, Austin's back.
Yeah. Hi. Hello.
I don't remember this being the intro music.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen... the last time I saw this movie was when we saw it in theaters when it came out.
Yeah, when I was
haven't
like
seen it since.
12.
I really didn't mind this one. From memory, at least. Like, I remember a lot of people hate Andrew Garfield because he was Pretty Boy Peter Parker, but I feel like that's invalid now that Tom Holland is, like, most popular Spider-Man.
Well, see, but the difference is how they act. Because from what I remember, Andrew Garfield's, like, the skater boy who, like, acts really sexy for all of both movies. Whereas Tom Holland is, like... They at least show him struggling to talk to women and stuff.
They do it with Andrew Garfield, too. I think it's just people didn't buy into it as much.
Peter Parker. Peter Parker. Okay, good.
Why'd he do this stupid, like...
This is the problem, is he's making sexy faces the whole movie.
He is just throwing fuck me eyes at everyone.
Well, I mean, he is trying to get...
When you're an up
Yes, but he's doing it to everyone. He's probably going to do it to Aunt May in like 20 minutes.
When you're an up-and-coming entrepreneur...
Or like right now.
Soon to befriend Mark Zuckerberg and create Facebook.
No, didn't he already do that?
No, that's in college.
Okay.
We're in high school.
Perfect lighting.
Dick Parker. What's his name?
It is. It's just... Never heard it put that way.
Well, my favorite comic book character's name is Richard Rider.
Wow, alright.
It's the truth. That's what they named him.
They really didn't think about that for more
Nope,
than
apparently
2
not.
seconds.
I don't know why they did it, but his name is Richard Rider.
Some guy who worked with your dad, I guess.
The lizard worked with his dad? I did not remember this plot detail.
Yeah, they were like...
Lovers?
Yeah, something like that. No,
Peter's an adopted child.
They were like close co-workers. I can't remember if they were friends exactly, but I think they had done research.
Oh, no. Is that the calculator from the second one? He worked for Oscorp? I forgot how tangled up the lore of this movie is.
He wore glasses?
Now that's the most unbelievable part. He's got a Rear Window poster. He's got good taste.
No one understands him. He's so quirky.
He's so quirky.
I feel like
he loves
so
Rear
quirky.
Window.
He is a little
Why does
nerd.
his door is so flimsy, I feel like that lock isn't actually going to hold anyone.
It's like the Cheeto in the door.
Also, is his dad's prescription just exactly his?
Yep.
Okay.
Tough for you without your dad.
I mean, if they swapped glasses right now, it'd also fit.
I don't understand.
Oh, yeah. it transfers that far?
Yeah.
There's actually only one... You either have glasses
It's always
or don't.
the eldest son.
Oh, no, I was thinking in this universe, there just is no prescriptions. You either need glasses or you don't need glasses, and it just works. It's perfect.
It's a shout.
I'm afraid duty calls. I'll leave you in the more than capable hands of Mr.
Just a reminder to go take a shit.
Every half hour on the hour, I have to take a shit, just like a lizard.
Boss makes
I don't know why I'm like a lizard at this point in the movie, but just like a lizard.
You can. The name's Dr. Connors. You can call me Mr. Lizard, though.
That's just a nickname my college buddies gave me. It has no significance at all.
Because I lost an arm. What does that have to do with being a lizard? I don't know.
It might come into my character later.
But probably not.
Probably not, though. You shouldn't worry about it.
Oh yeah, is this the guy that disappears from the movie halfway through who was supposed to have a huge role? and they just completely cut him out of the movie in the edit.
Lizard?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, he's Lizard, right?
Yeah.
Not the guy named Dr. Lizard. That's a
It's
different,
Mr. Lizard.
unrelated.
It's Mr. Lizard.
Oh, sorry.
He wasn't a
not a
doctor.
doctor?
He wasn't a doctor.
Not
But his
in
friends
college.
gave
I
him
think
the
this
nickname.
guy just ends up taking him to the room where he gets bit by the spider. And that's it.
I thought he got bit by a lizard.
You're right. You know what? Lizard Man.
Yeah.
Lizard Man 3 starring Garfield.
When does he get?
The Amazing Lizard Man 3. Bionicle Development Unit. It kind of looks... No, it
Wait,
doesn't.
what was the name of that? Like the character in Bionicles, the movie. I can't remember. Like Ma Nui.
Optimus Prime.
You're right. It's like Ma Nui. I can't remember.
Yeah, they did have, like,
Why did the frame
Pacific.
rate just drop?
Yeah,
Pacific
they
names.
were like
Pacific Islander names, yeah. Very progressive.
They were all people of color.
All the Bionicles
Literally,
are
I
people
mean,
of
they were
color.
red green. Like,
That's where the term comes from.
Norman Osborn is dying, Dr. Connors. Save him. Or we both lose our heads.
they're like taking his funding away. I can't remember.
Now they're taking his other arm.
If you can't heal your one arm by Christmas,
This-
we're taking the other arm.
Is this Merchant of
Venice.
Venice? Yeah, well, yeah, I knew that, but I was trying to remember if this took place in a fictional city. I remembered
It's
it was
Spider-Man.
It was New York.
Of course it takes place in the
Completely
fictional New York City.
Yeah.
Meatloaf.
This beats all other meatloafs.
It doesn't really look like meatloaf.
Bro. Keep it low.
Spiders do have 8 stomachs, so it does make sense.
That's what spiders are known for having 8 of. Stomachs.
Yeah. They have 8 stomachs, 8 dicks,
Actually-
and 3 eyes.
Are you high? Your eyes are red. You smell like a skunk.
You're eating all my frozen meatloaf.
You're sweating up a storm in there, mister. I can smell your perspiration.
She's a lizard too.
Smells like
They're
teen
descended
spirit.
from the queen. He is British.
They are all lizard people.
In this edition of Spider-Man, he actually slings webs out from the back of his neck.
Who's
when he
Spider-Man?
got bit.
This is Amazing Lizard Boy.
You're right.
Man.
Bad boy?
Amazing lizard person. Very
Very
progressive.
progressive. Richard Pryor.
Spider-Man.
Can we rush past that?
Oh.
When he put Richard in, it was Richard Pryor that popped up first.
Was it
That's
really?
pretty funny.
Decay ratio algorithm.
It's decay rate. We already went over this.
The final question? What would the answer to the final question be?
No.
What are you taking the summation of there?
Calm down, Adolf.
I'm just asking, what would the answer to the final question be? I was just wondering. It's not like, what would you classify it as? Because it doesn't
How
seem
would
like...
you categorize that?
Yeah, if you had to title a paper all about the answer to the final question, I'm just saying, it's a little bit ridiculous. I didn't write it. I don't know the answer.
I'm Richard Parker's son.
I'm Richard Pryor's son. He's not interested.
I'm the amazing lizard person, Richard
Yo,
Pryor.
they call me Mr. Lizard.
My buddies in college.
It's Dr. Lizard to you. Peter, this is just Minion Vor. What have you drawn me?
Oh shit. Wait,
It's like, if you don't mind, I'd like to hold on to this.
wait. Was that the answer to the final question that he just wrote down?
He
Is that
wrote
the final
down
solution?
the
No.
Did I say it?
What?
The decay rate formula.
Was it? I thought... No, straight up I was being serious. I think that actually was the answer to the final question, wasn't it?
It was the decay rate formula he
Is
wrote
that not
down.
also the answer to the
I'm
final
pretty
question?
sure it
I think
is.
Yeah. He's like, Great Scott, you are Richard Parker's son.
My name is Peter. I don't know who Scott is.
The sexual tension when he grabs your basketball. The masculine urge to hold his basketball.
Spiders are actually really good at basketball. That's why he was able to.
That's a huge travel.
Learn how to dunk effectively.
What is he doing in the air?
He's gone sideways. He went full horizontal.
Like, you're not getting your spot blown up after you do that. I'm sorry. Everyone in your school is going to be like, we need to get this guy in a dunk contest. Like, did you see how high in the air he was?
I mean, if a wolf can dunk a basketball.
I can't tell if that's
We
an
need to
Airbuds
make-
joke or
It's
if
a
there
Teen
was
Wolf joke. Teen Wolf, he plays basketball.
You're right,
he
you're
hits
right.
the game-winning shot.
We
He
need to
does.
make a tier
In the
list of
sequel.
animal-based basketball players. So
sequel
we've
to
got
Teen
Air
Wolf.
Bud, we've got Teen Wolf, we've got Amazing Lizard Man. What other animals playing basketball do we got?
I don't
The
know about
Tasmanian
basketball.
Devil from Space Jam?
But in Teen Wolf 2, the protagonist, who is the cousin of the protagonist of the original film, he boxes.
Is he also a Teen Wolf?
He is. You know what? He's in college, so he might be, but there's a chance he's not.
Unlock the door.
Oh no.
I never.
I forgot that Philip Phillips is in this duology.
Just heard, let me in, unlock the door.
I didn't even know this was a
No.
Philip Phillips song.
I don't know if this one is. I just know that for sure in the second one, the Home 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 is in it. So I think this is probably pre-Philip Phillips. Whatever his name is.
Another animal-based character is introduced. He's Tony Hawk now.
What the fuck was that?
He's Tony Hawk. He still has the skateboard at his feet.
How can he be a hawk and a lizard?
Lizard Hawk?
Cool. I'm in. I gotta... Wait, is this Home Home Home?
No.
Okay. Is that even the name of the song?
It's
or am I
called
just making
Home.
something up?
It's called Home,
you
and you
sure?
keep just adding multiple
I thought
homes.
Philip Phillips wrote Home Home Home. You sure?
This is Peter, who's reacting to it.
His father, Dick Parker.
If you're a normal human being and you do that,
It's the rule of threes.
He's not a
dude.
normal human
I
being.
know he's not, but I'm just saying, like, both of your ankles and your tibias are gone.
Yeah, good thing he's the Amazing Lizard Man.
What you see here is a computer model of a lizard.
Why did that look like a cock? When it first showed up, it was just the
I love
head.
that in every movie with sciencey things, they're like, yes, scientists love to create super elaborate
Amazing holograms. They
holographic
have time to
3D
do that.
models for them to look at to explain these complicated things to people.
Trial. Pending.
But it's like, why would that be your loading sequence?
Why
Why
do you
would...
have an animation where
Of
the mouse
killing.
fucking dies?
That's what I'm saying, like...
But your father lived by a philosophy, a principle, really. He believed that if you could do good things for other people, you had a moral obligation to do those things. That's what's at stake here. Not choice.
He believed.
That was their whole way.
With large amounts of influence.
They were terrified when
Enormous proportions.
I also
Responsibility.
He didn't think it was his responsibility to be here to tell me this himself.
Oh, come on, how dare you?
How dare I? How dare you?
what a turnaround. Incredible debate. That's why he's on the debate
The
team.
debate brain rot.
Debate brain.
A baby?
I understand why the writers didn't want to say with great power comes great responsibility again. I do. The Raimi movies didn't invent it. It was in the comics. Just say it. Don't be weird about it.
With large amounts of clout.
Henceforth follows
A great amount
of accountability.
accountability.
I gotta be honest. This is way less bad than what Toby did.
Oh, 100%.
So I feel like unless something else happens here, this really isn't as impactful. Also, if Uncle Ben actually tries to stop him here, he's a real dumbass. No, don't go for the gun. No, you don't need to do that. See, he's just dumb. This is a much worse scene than the Toby scene. And I hate to say that, but it's just so much worse.
So when do we find out that that's Sandman?
That was gonna be in The Amazing Spider-Man 3.
He has a star.
Wanted the Zodiac Killer. Why is it just the Zodiac?
Because it was. They never caught him, and that's what he did.
Ask you a question, man. Vicky, no! That's a gun. You gonna kill me too?
He just starts beating the woman, too. Stop trying to stop me!
You like beating on girls? So do
So
I.
do I.
Jesus.
I mean, Toby does it, so why not? This is an ambitious first test run. Has he tried it yet?
Nope.
That was ambitious, sir.
Singing in the rain.
I guess he knew he probably.
Also,
just
this
landed.
deserted New York street where no one's around in the middle of the day.
This guy was literally robbing a gas
Yeah,
station.
for like $50.
Why does he have this technology?
How did he get in the car?
Hello there, Peter.
I have a hand. Look at my arm. It's back.
I'm gonna lose both.
Imagine if I had 8.
Like, if you've had,
What if I
like,
became some kind of octopus?
I understand the desperation he's in, but that seems also dumb.
Yeah, they're
to
gonna
me.
take his arm. He puts
You
it back
weren't even
in.
gonna fucking give him
At least put him out of the fire escape. What are you doing?
Yeah, why are you so god of the flowers, bro?
Help Gwen's friend with his fish.
Oh,
Why is young Sean in there?
Is that really young Sean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. it is.
The, like,
Yes,
Main
know. Yeah,
one.
He's,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
he's
we-
had a few
we get
roles. He pops up.
well,
thought
there's multiple. I was just, you know, he could have been pictured in
We've
one of
all
the other
seen
ones.
the show.
He could have forgotten that there was multiple. How many brothers
Are
does
there,
he
like,
have?
6
How
of
many
them?
people are in this room?
They're gonna keep cutting
It's
to
just
new
more people. The
That'd
brothers
be-
keep changing appearance.
That'd be really fucking funny though if they just kept cutting and it was a different kid every time. You never get a wide shot of the table once. This is a great spot to push her off the roof.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were gonna say.
Wow.
I thought you were gonna complain about the really bad green screen because it's
No,
really
it
bad.
is, but I'm beyond that at this point.
It was so flat as they panned her on the corner.
Yeah,
I was
no
like,
shit.
oh no.
I no longer care.
They didn't even bother to put up 2 green screens. It's just
am-
one green screen.
I am full horror movie mode.
Yeah.
He's gonna push her off, and then catch her, and then
He's just
capture
fucking
her.
manipulating her constantly.
Gonna get her
Almost starting
Stockholm syndrome. She's Peach. He's Mario. Not Bowser. It's Mario that
Mario.
keeps her captured.
Mario is Bowser.
okay.
Mario's problematic.
It's true.
See, there's one thing.
Did she just lean in and he said, okay, okay, okay?
Yes.
Ew, ew, ew.
Home, home, home. Ew, ew, ew.
Gross. Ew. Peter doesn't want to kiss you. Why are you talking in the third person? Peter thinks you're ugly.
So he's
I am Lizard Boy.
Say it.
Here,
Tell
I
me
can
what you
show
are.
Oh,
Flicks
no,
his tongue at her
Peter,
nose.
what have you done? Did he actually reveal his identity that early? What the
You don't
fuck?
remember that?
No.
Shut up.
Shut up. He's so mean.
Tell
to
me
her.
what you are.
This is the first time he's hanging out with this girl. Her dad is the chief of police who hates Spider-Man, and he's like, yeah, I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like, what? Insane decision. I mean, she is unbelievably hot. I get it. I, too, would make a bunch of poor decisions in this circumstance. But come on, man. You're supposed to... When you have a huge amount of influence, there's a certain amount
Out of accountability.
Oh.
You gotta stop revealing your identity to everyone you meet.
Wanna hold on to this? The mask. It's gonna make you strong. Jack, trust me. You're doing great, buddy. You're doing great. That's it. Keep coming. No!
Just shoot the web.
Shoot the.
It's fine.
You got a web thing, you know?
You gotta stop webbing people by the chest, but I guess you're gonna learn that later.
The death
Yeah.
of Gwen Stacy.
Who are you?
I'm Batman.
The amazing lizard man. No one noticed that? The whole team was just not.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, why was the ball being thrown directly at her head? They're the only people in the bleachers. It was so on point.
Why the sudden interest in the cold-blooded?
So the spider comes into the lair of the lizard. Or the lizard boy.
What are you talking about?
What
Peter's
the
like,
fuck?
hello? Dr. Lizard?
Mr. Lizard Man?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave. A new project I'm working on. I need to be alone.
I have some very kinky friends from college coming up.
You know your old mate Shylock.
It's gonna take my arm off.
Gonna grow it right back.
If they had a formula to regrow limbs, the sexual stuff that would come out of
So I wasn't gonna
that,
go there.
It would just be awful.
Plenty of directors have gone there
Oh my
before.
god. Pizza Rat.
There may not be a dinosaur running around Manhattan, but there is something more dangerous, and I know who it is.
You know who it is?
Dr. Curtis Connors.
Of
He's a
Oscorp?
biochemist. That's right. He lost one arm, and he's been trying to grow it back, but there was something imbalanced about the equation, and he has turned into a full lizard.
You have to call him in. He is a danger to everybody. Just please listen to me.
I feel like the police have enough, ability to that they have a moral obligation.
They have an unquantifiable amount of accountability in this situation.
Well, they have a monopoly on the power in the state. Seriously, though, they should probably listen to Peter.
Honey, do you want cocoa? Howard's making some cocoa.
No, Dad, I do not want cocoa. Honestly, I'm 17 years old.
What the fuck does that have
We
to
got
do
an
with...
age
I
limit
am
on
20
cocoa
and I
now?
love cocoa. How dare you?
I drank cocoa last week. I'm 18. It's not even like a teen angst thing. I'll drink cocoa through my teen angst.
I spent my life as a scientist trying to create a world without weakness, without outcasts.
Without podcasts, did he say?
He said
Outcast.
Oh.
He hates Andre
it's
3000.
also like
Trying to
he's-
create a
he's
world
not
without
even
podcasts.
really an outcast. Like, I understand losing your arm is a very traumatic thing, but you're like a world-renowned scientist working at one of the biggest tech companies in this universe. You're not an outcast, dude. Get over yourself.
Oscorp.
Of course, he would circle his evil destination.
yeah, as you do when you're making
Yes.
a plan. You print
Last
out.
minute,
You
circle.
print out a physical map and you draw circles around your destination.
It's the guy who saved my boy on the bridge. Sure, they're clearing us out. Something bad's going down in Midtown.
Hey, you still friends with Matthews, that crane operator down to 6th Avenue?
Yeah.
Get him on the phone for me.
This kid out my son. As a New Yorker, I gotta help
He's
him.
no older than my boy. So your boy was 6. He's definitely older than your boy.
The fucking New York accents.
It's like, this Spider-Man guy reminds me of
I wasn't
young
even really
me.
doing an accent there. I was like minimal effort.
Forget about it.
Stop!
If I wanted to go to New York, I would go to New York.
I'm gonna do the thing where I swing from the cranes.
I think he is lighting now. So they're showing the path. Why is this a video game level
I was just gonna
intro?
say, that's such video game design shit right there.
They're showing him the path through the level.
I haven't said this once yet. Fake Spider-Man, because he builds
He's a
his
lizard
web
man, so
shooters.
he's fine.
Thanks, yes.
He doesn't just produce webs from his skin, so like kinda cringe if you ask
He's
me.
the amazing lizard man.
Kinda cringe, a little cringy.
All alone.
He's not alone.
Yep, that was.
He's got a single cop with a shotgun. Yeah, bullshit. Alright, I don't even...
Also,
I know
Lizard
this
is-
is a movie about a dude with spider powers fighting a mutated lizard, but bullshit, you shoot the thing and it flies perfectly into his hand.
He's still holding his gun.
He shoots Peter right here. Fuck you.
He should, because Peter fucking lies to him. His dying wish, and he can't listen to him.
It's a bullshit dying wish, to be fair. Like, it makes sense
Is
from
it?
his perspective.
It makes perfect sense.
From the chief of police, yeah, like, you don't want Spider-Man seeing your daughter. But also, it's, like, kind of a bullshit dying wish, because they're already dating. Like,
No,
he's
but
already invested emotionally.
Barely. They've hung out, like, 3 times, and 2 of those times the lizard was trying to kill her. The problem, really, is how the movie frames it. Because I'm pretty sure he breaks up with Gwen right here, and then within 30 seconds of breaking up with her, gets back together with her. If I'm remembering the ending right, I'm pretty sure.
He's gonna hurl himself into your door.
Right, yeah.
There's a cat. There's a cat very violently throwing himself against this door right now.
I saw his paw go under the door. He was
that's what he
shaking
does.
it.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I can't see you anymore.
Yeah, he does break up with her now.
I can't.
But I swear the ending is him, like, making the sexy face at her again. Like, he changes his mind by the end of this movie. I swear.
He doesn't, not by the end of this one.
I swear. He makes the sexy face at her across the fucking school parking lot at the end of this movie. That's
He
the
might
last
do
scene.
that, but like...
Yeah, implying that he's immediately changed his mind.
He has feelings for it, like...
He's Spider-Man. When you have a certain proportion
of influence.
Level of
clout.
influence.
The amount of accountability
You have a necessity
is directly proportional
to uphold a certain sense of morality, okay?
You're right.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Mr. Parker.
I don't know how Andrew...
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Yeah, but those are the best kind.
I don't know how they made Andrew
Wait.
Garfield look
Nope,
so
shut up.
skinny and so jacked at the same time.
He
in
looks
this movie.
jacked.
See?
Yeah, they did, yeah. He just whispered something behind her, and then she smiled, and...
Yeah, but also, I know in the sequel, it's not, like, resolved at the beginning.
But, like, why put that in there?
Because they have to show they're struggling with that promise, alright? Yeah, it's really not even that bad of a decision, I feel like.
Well, what did we think?
I give it 2 homemade spider web shooters out of 5.
Oh, I'll give it...
Oh my god, that's low.
I was gonna say, honestly, I think this movie is better than I remember it being.
I agree.
I'd probably give it, like, 5 to 6 legs out of 8.
That's pretty high. 6 would be. 5.
6 would be high, 5 is more... It's probably, like, 5 legs out of 8.
Yeah, I think I give it, like... 20 attempts at not repeating the Raimi line out of 30.
Alright.
Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I think it largely comes from... I had fonder memories of this than the movie was actually good.
The exact opposite of
yeah,
how Dylan and
I
felt.
remember this being horrendous, probably because of the second one.
I was not looking forward to this.
And, like, I actually kind of enjoyed it. There was...
Well,
I think it's because my expectations were so
It
low.
really wasn't as bad as I remember it being.
Yeah, this one's okay. The ending doesn't really make much sense or end well. It kind of sucks. But, like, Andrew Garfield making sexy face was, like, actually not as prevalent as I remember. And there's only, like, 10 instances of awful writing instead of, like, 100 like I thought there was. So it was actually okay. The second one is not. I know the second one is really bad. And we will get there.
Yeah.
Time to give the cat attention.